High up in the clouds where the sky is a brilliant blue, stands the magnificent Mount Kailash. Its peaks are covered in sparkling silvery snow that glitters like a million diamonds under the warm sun. Soft, fluffy clouds drift by like big cotton balls, and gentle waterfalls sing a happy, tinkling song as they flow down the mountainside. This magical place is the home of Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati. They live in a beautiful palace made of ice and light. All around them, colorful flowers bloom in hidden gardens, and the air is filled with the sweet scent of peace and happiness. It is a place full of wonder and joy. One beautiful morning, on this day of March 12, 2026, a wise sage visited Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati. He brought with him a very special gift. It was not just any fruit, it was a golden mango. This mango shimmered with a magical light, glowing as if it held a tiny sun inside. It smelled sweeter than any flower in the garden, and promised the gift of ultimate wisdom to whoever ate it. Goddess Parvati held the beautiful fruit in her hands. It felt warm and pulsed with a gentle energy. She knew this was a treasure that could not simply be cut in two and shared like an ordinary mango. Their two beloved sons, the brave Kartikeya and the clever Ganesha, saw the wonderful fruit. Their eyes grew wide with excitement and curiosity. Kartikeya, the handsome warrior, imagined the great knowledge he could gain. Ganesha, with his kind elephant head, thought about the deep secrets the mango might hold. Both brothers wanted the golden mango very much. They looked at their mother with hopeful eyes, each one wishing to be the one chosen to receive such an amazing and divine prize. Parvati smiled, seeing the eagerness in both her sons' faces. Lord Shiva, with his calm and loving voice, then announced a challenge to decide who would win the precious fruit. "My dear sons," he said, his voice echoing gently, "the one who circles the entire world 3 times and returns to me first shall be the winner of this divine mango of knowledge." The challenge was set, a grand race that would test their speed and their spirit. The snowy peaks of Mount Kailash seemed to hold their breath in anticipation. The race for the golden mango was about to begin, a contest of might and mind. Kartikeya, the brave and spirited warrior, heard his father's words and his heart filled with determination. He was known for his strength and his incredible speed. He was the commander of the celestial armies, and no distance was too great for him to cover. His loyal companion, a magnificent peacock with feathers like 1,000 blue and green jewels, stood ready by his side. Kartikeya patted his peacock's neck, feeling the excitement of the race ahead. He was sure that his speed and strength would easily win him the golden prize. He was ready to prove his might. Without a moment's hesitation, Kartikeya bowed respectfully to his parents. He promised to return victorious, bringing honor to his name. With a confident smile, he leaped onto the back of his beautiful peacock. The peacock spread its grand shimmering wings, ready for the long journey. It let out a proud cry that echoed through the silent mountains. Kartikeya felt the wind in his hair and the thrill of the adventure. He was a warrior of action, and he believed that flying swiftly around the world was the only way to complete the task and claim his reward. With a powerful flap of its wings, the peacock soared into the sky. They flew like a colorful arrow, rising high above the snowy peaks of Mount Kailash. Kartikeya looked down and saw his home getting smaller and smaller. He flew over vast green forests, deep blue oceans, and endless golden deserts. He saw shining rivers that looked like silver ribbons and tall mountains that touched the clouds. He did not stop to rest, driven by his desire to be the first one back. His heart was full of courage and the single thought of winning the race. As he flew, Kartikeya felt strong and proud. The world was so big and beautiful, and he was crossing it with amazing speed. He saw the sun rise and set, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple. He flew past stars that twinkled like friendly eyes in the dark night sky. He was sure that his brother Ganesha was far behind. He thought about the sweet taste of the golden mango and the great wisdom it would bring him. The thought made him urge his peacock to fly even faster, pushing onward toward his goal with all his might. While Kartikeya was racing across the sky, Ganesha stood calmly before his parents. He was not as fast as his brother, and his vehicle, a small mouse, could not travel around the world so quickly. Ganesha was thoughtful and wise. He looked at Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati, his heart filled with love and respect for them. He knew that true wisdom was not always found by traveling far away. He thought deeply about his father's words. The challenge was to circle the world, but Ganesha wondered what the word world truly meant to him. A gentle and clever idea began to form in his mind. He looked at his parents, who sat on their throne, watching him with loving eyes. To Ganesha, his parents were everything. They were the source of his life, his knowledge, and his happiness. They created and cared for the entire universe. In his heart, he knew that his parents were his whole world. With this beautiful thought, Ganesha smiled. He did not need to fly across oceans and mountains. His world was right here, in front of him. He knew exactly what he had to do to complete the challenge in his own special way. With slow and deliberate steps, Ganesha began to walk. He did not walk away from Mount Kailash. Instead, he started walking in a circle around Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati. He folded his hands in a gesture of deep respect and prayer. Once, twice, and then a third time he circled them. With each step, his love and devotion grew stronger. He felt a deep sense of peace and joy. He was not just completing a race, he was showing his love for the two beings who meant more to him than anything else in the entire cosmos. When he completed his third circle, Ganesha stood before his parents and bowed low. "I have circled my world 3 times, he said softly, his voice full of sincerity. Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati were deeply touched by his action. They understood the profound wisdom in what he had done. Ganesha had shown that the greatest world one can have is the love and presence of one's parents. He had not won with speed, but with his brilliant mind and his loving heart. He had found a different and much deeper path to victory. Lord Shiva smiled, his eyes twinkling with pride and affection. He declared Ganesha the winner of the race. Ganesha had understood the deeper meaning of the challenge. Goddess Parvati lovingly handed the glowing golden mango to her wise son. Ganesha accepted the fruit with gratitude, his heart full of happiness. Just as he was about to take a bite, a colorful shape appeared in the sky. It was Kartikeya, returning from his long and tiring journey. He landed gracefully, his face beaming with the pride of someone who believes they have won. He was exhausted but triumphant. Kartikeya saw Ganesha holding the golden mango and was very confused and upset. "How can this be?" he exclaimed. "I circled the whole world 3 times and I did not see you anywhere. I flew faster than the wind itself. It is not possible for you to have beaten me." He felt a surge of disappointment and frustration. He had put in so much effort, flying day and night without rest. He could not understand how his brother, who had not even left the mountain, could be holding the prize that he had worked so hard for. Lord Shiva then explained Ganesha's wise and thoughtful act. He told Kartikeya how Ganesha had circled them, honoring them as his world. Kartikeya listened, and his anger slowly melted away. He understood the beautiful wisdom in his brother's actions. He realized that while he had circled the physical world, Ganesha had circled the source of all existence. He looked at his brother not with jealousy, but with admiration and love. He saw that Ganesha's wisdom was far greater than his own speed. He felt proud of his clever brother. Seeing the look on his brother's face, Ganesha did not eat the mango alone. He broke the sweet, magical fruit in half and offered a piece to Kartikeya. "A prize is no fun if it cannot be shared with my brother," Ganesha said with a warm smile. Kartikeya accepted the fruit and the two brothers ate the golden mango together. A feeling of immense love and happiness washed over them. They hugged each other tightly, their brotherly bond stronger than ever. The true prize was not the mango, but the love and understanding they shared.